Good mythical weekend. Everyone knows about Craigslist misconnections, but nobody knows what those people look like until now. This is Totally Sketch Misconnections. Hi, everyone, and hello to Angela Giarratana.
Hi.
Giarratana. Do people say it like that?
That's a new one.
All right, cool. We're done with that part. I'm going to read real misconnections from Craigslist, and you guys are competing to sketch the most accurate representation of the person in the post. The sketch that I think is the best will be posted on Instagram, and maybe it'll help these separated lost souls to find each other. Got it?
I love love.
All right, so this was posted on Craigslist February 5th, 2014. Ooh, good year. From someone in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, which is for lovers. Is that the state that's... I don't know. I don't read books. Okay, let's see. But I do read these. Ready?
Yeah.
When I first laid eyes on you, I couldn't look away. You have hazel brown eyes and like curly hair and a 5 o'clock shadow and muscular build and brown skin. Kind of like a young Boris Kojo. I don't know what I'm going with interpretive dance here, guys. You were ordering a burrito bowl at Chipotle. I remember you ordered the barbacoa with brown rice. Okay. Good choice. That's really in there. We exchanged glances while waiting in line, and I think you even winked at me. We both were headed to the soda fountain, and that's when it hit me. You said, "How are you, beautiful?" But all I could think about was the smell of your breath. What? Oh, God, it smelled like someone jizzed into a Frito bag?
What? Oh, God.
I don't know how to draw that.
No.
I don't know.
I don't want to draw jizz in a bag.
But no, there's more of it. And then threw it into a bum.
Oh. This is...
I think it's more of a push
That could
into
be medical.
situation.
In the bag, in the bum.
It smelled like someone farted a cheeseburger into a litter box. Jeez.
That feels different than jizz in a bag.
Yeah.
I know. This person doesn't know what jizz smells like.
Or a cheeseburger.
It smelled like someone threw up in your mouth like some 2 girls 1 cup and then cooked some bacon.
It was poop in the mouth.
Oh, my God.
It just keeps going. After you said that, I just walked away. I wish in the moment I could have looked past your awful breath and just stuck it out. I had some gum. Okay, I know that we know what his breath smelled like, but I want to just recap the physical appearance.
Love that.
Hazel brown eyes, curly hair, 5 o'clock shadow, muscular build, brown skin, eating barbacoa brown rice, maybe a wink, because she said he winked at her.
Okay.
Yep, so just cross out that eye that you were drawing. And then the breath. I mean, you could do some little green squiggles coming out of the mouth, just a suggestion.
I know.
No, for sure. I keep looking at you guys.
I've gone for a very different vibe than everyone else.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten anything today. My hands are really shaky, so.
Are you guys only thinking about jizz?
How do you even draw jizz on white paper?
Jizz is on my mind for sure. Depicting the jizz, the energy of the jizz, it's on my mind, it's on my heart.
It's like you described what he looked like, and then we took a turn, right? And now I can't focus on anything about what he looked like.
Yep.
And only what he smelled like, which is very specific smells.
Well, his teeth might be funky.
This might be one of my best drawings ever thus far. I feel really good about it.
Hey, this was in Philadelphia?
Oh, I forgot the setting.
Okay.
Yep.
And we're gonna need a sense of place.
A
Mise
sense
en
of
scène.
place?
Yeah, give a real mise en scène.
Yeah, you gotta have that.
Yeah, for sure.
And I am gonna be counting points for composition.
Oh.
Actually, mine is taking a turn for the greats.
For the greats.
All of a sudden, I love what I did.
I can stop.
Yeah, I feel like
I can stop.
I need to step away.
Okay, I guess I'll stop.
All right.
Listen.
Before we reveal your sketches, allow me to recap this story. He was a seemingly handsome guy with curly hair and terrible breath at Chipotle. So now let's go ahead and go down the line. Angela, would you reveal your piece?
Yes. This is my piece. I focused on the things you didn't recap, which are the specifics of his breath.
Yeah. I love the vampire teeth. And you didn't just do the
I
canines. You went straight across like a Nosferatu kind of hybrid. Love that.
And they don't have any of that, so.
Okay, well, you don't have 5 o'clock shadow, bro.
Okay.
Oh, nope. 5 o'clock shadow.
But I have jizz in a Fritos bag.
And are those muscles?
You're not the only one with jizz in a Fritos bag.
Right.
Wait.
Sorry, my fault.
Can we do a close up on the bumpy muscles, but also the word that says muscles underneath it?
I was worried it looked like hair, so I wanted to specify.
No, I
Make
think that's
sure.
great. I'm glad you
Set it apart.
specified.
And I did the same technique with the fart. I used the feel of a fart to spell it out.
Is that bacon beneath the fart?
Yes, and I should have just spelled bacon.
Yep, but I knew it. I knew what it was.
Thank you.
Stinky Fritos with jizz. I see it. And that is a little cat and a litter box. And the burger's really cute, by the way.
Thank you so much.
And indeed,
impressive.
Yeah.
sunny. I'm enjoying this a lot.
And it's in Philadelphia.
Yes. All right, cool. I like it, but I have to go down the line.
No, 100%. Thank you.
Yes, no problem.
Okay. All right, so here is my
Wow.
depiction.
Look at all that space that you use.
So again, I wanted to create a sense of space, a sense of place in the picture.
Yeah.
And so the curly hair I felt was really prominent.
Yeah.
And then that's old girl's in the corner. She's like, "What?
What's
You-
up in the right, the other corner?
Oh, up here?
Yeah.
That's gonna be the Liberty Bell.
Good, come on.
That looks like it.
Crack. Okay.
really good.
That's the Liberty Bell, and then below that is the Philadelphia Museum of the Art. That's all of the steps to get up there. You know what I'm
and
talking
then I
about.
see a like burrito bowl situation.
He got a bowl, and then the little outlines, that's the jizz coming out of his mouth. And
Yeah.
then the little flakes are the corn flakes. And then I also have the
5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, the 5 o'clock shadow. And his mouth isn't open too much.
I will say this: that's not hazel eyes.
Okay.
Trouble for that.
I'll be honest, I don't think I actually know what hazel was the color.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't either. I don't think we have that color here.
We have every color of green, yet no color of blue.
And that's on me.
all right. Very impressive. Love the use of space. Okay, Trevor.
Okay. This is my masterpiece. Yeah, so you'll notice we have the burrito and the counter, obviously, with the ingredients. The cashier is very tiny there. I ran out of space. And imagine maybe it's Sabrina Carpenter. is
Oh,
the cashier.
cute.
We have our people over here.
She's very bottom heavy.
Yeah, well, I drew the body and then I was like, that body's way too long. And then just thinking about the jizz Fritos, I know it's small. and then
Oh,
there's
it's a thought
burger.
bubble.
And here's one thing that I did remember is that this exchange happened next to the drink fountain, which I drew.
Very nice. It's like I'm in the Chipotle.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to make it feel like. And then here's a little added bonus up here is the stop. You can also get a burrito for 6 $5 monthly payments through Klarna. So
You can use Klarna at Chipotle?
Soon.
they're bringing it.
I mean, it's pretty cool. This is tough. All right.
And Emily, keep in mind, we're trying to find this man, you know?
Oh, we're trying to find this man.
Like, you're not trying to find just any Chipotle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, but I
Like
can
the layout of a store.
I can't even tell that you're in a Chipotle.
I love how clean
Doesn't
and
really
modern
matter?
the Chipotle looks, and I like the kind of minimalist approach. But I gotta say, Rachel's has given us a lot to work with. Just a lot of detail. Also, let's give it up for that Liberty Bell, man. That's pretty solid.
Let freedom ring.
Yeah, let freedom ring.
Huh.
I think the best sketch representing this post is Rachel. It's going on Instagram. Trevor, you're next up here.
Let's go. Our next misconnection was posted on March 2nd, 2025 from someone in Los Angeles, California. Oh. We're here, hometown advantage. Okay.
I saw you standing on the line at the pizza place in Inglewood. I was leaving the parking lot. I smiled and waved at you, and you replied back to me. I was the white, cute guy, 52 years old, driving a silver Altima. You were the black gentleman, around 60 years old, maybe a delivery guy. You were driving a white Toyota van. You were touching your big package. And I'd like to meet you again to submit any way you want.
White Toyota van. Package is code for
Penis.
Just wanted some clarification.
Yeah, I assumed it seemed somewhat of maybe a junk adjust. On the move. Walking to the van.
Saw him grab it.
On the
He grabbed
move.
it. And they had eye contact on the grab.
There was no eye contact on the grab. Eye contact before the grab. Oh. Because I can't have
And then the grab
I was
happened.
watching the grab.
Got
Okay.
it. So when it's packaged, it means it's enclosed.
Yes.
So no drawing.
Visible phallus.
Okay.
Ask me any questions you'd like.
Okay. What did this make you feel like?
Made me feel slightly aroused when he grabbed his
Yeah,
package.
right.
But also safe.
Okay.
Really-
Aroused and safe. Good.
That's
Really important
Good
part here is
feeling.
that
it's a beautiful duo.
I would like to submit to him.
Oh no,
So
we
just-
got that part.
Oh yeah,
I'm
for sure.
submissive.
Yeah.
Hard to draw that part. You know?
Yeah.
Taking place at a pizza joint in
Pizza
Inglewood.
In Inglewood.
Pizza joint.
I'm cute and white.
Are khakis orange or brown? You know what I mean?
They're like a tan. They're hazel. Oh.
There's no hazel in the kit. Ooh, sorry.
Did he have hair?
No, bald, salt and pepper beard. Wearing white socks pulled way too high up his calves. Wearing
on the
New
left. Yeah,
Balances,
yeah,
but not the
got it.
cool ones.
Uncool New Balances, but you still wanted to hit.
I wanted to submit. Making myself uncomfortable.
This is
Feeling really.
Describe
And I
what
would-
submission means to you.
Well, I'd like to be held. I'd like to be told what to do.
That's enough.
Okay. That's good. I didn't want to talk anymore.
Did he have a beard?
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper beard.
He did?
I've said this like 5 times, no?
Listen,
Anyone?
we were distracted by the pink polo shirt and the penis, so you gotta.
And it's really hard with the voice you picked not to tune out.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. March 2nd, 2025. I believe it was raining.
Should I do it?
More what?
More dick like.
I think it's good. As it is. It feels
Okay, all right.
powerful.
This is as good as it's gonna get.
No, Andrew, did you whisper, should I do more dick line?
I'm doing some symbolism in my
Yeah.
Okay, let's recap. He's a middle-aged black gentleman at a pizza place touching his big package. Let's go down the line and reveal your sketches. I'm gonna start the opposite way. Emily,
Yeah.
you're up.
Okay. Here it is. I got a little distracted doing the car.
It's a good card.
I'm kind of car blind, so I don't know how they work. And it's hard to draw white. But then there's our little guy in there,
Yeah.
and then that's the pizza place.
Okay.
It's more of like a shed.
I totally get it. I wish there was more dick.
But there isn't.
I just wanted to be represented because it seemed like that was a really important part of the story.
Yeah.
So the only way you could have recognized him is if he was holding his junk.
Well, no, the pink polo's good, but yeah, I think that was another important part. The car looks nice though. It is giving
Does
van.
this look like the car that you saw?
Yeah. Yes. It looks like the car.
Yeah. So now you can recognize the car. Mm-hmm. And the man from the chest up. Mm-hmm. Because he is more than just his package.
100%.
Yes. But it is a big part of who he is to
Okay,
me.
whatever.
No, that's good. Rachel, please.
Okay. Again, so it is.
Yes!
It's
Wait.
raining. And this is the van that he came in.
Yes.
There's a little red outline for the junk, and
Yeah.
and then you didn't really describe the eyes, so I didn't do them. But I assume a older black man always has nice teeth, so I emphasize the teeth. And then the Nissan Altima is down there, and then you're on your knees because you're a sub, and so this
Okay.
is in the rain.
Yeah.
And then this is sort of to give again a sense of place. So this is SoFi
SoFi
Stadium,
Stadium.
and Simply Wholesome.
Yeah. That's
which is
incredible.
not a pizza place. I forgot about that, but
The stadium looks kind of like a Band-Aid.
You know?
These landmarks are
Or the stadium
incredible.
looks, it's giving Liberty Bell.
It's giving Liberty Bell. The red on the penis is a bold choice, but I respect the strategy. The no face is kind of freaking me out.
The no face is kind of freaking me out.
Then you're gonna hate
yeah.
Oh no. That's beautiful. I thank you. Thank you, Ange.
Before I show it to you, I just want to say I went with some symbolism and I went with what you saw. Okay. So here it is. And the symbolism in which I'm talking about is the van and the wheels of the van are also his.
Are the penis. Wow.
Oh,
Penis
I love
and
it.
balls.
The package, you know what I mean?
Yes.
A package to some. Yes, and I didn't do his face because you didn't say. Those are his New Balances.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper beard looks
Yeah.
good.
Salt
Thank you so
beard.
much.
This is incredible.
That's
I think you've done something really special here.
Yes.
Because you
like,
did.
it honestly begs the question: is every man's package their car?
Oh.
Now that's art. Wow.
That's incredible. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm just stunned by that. Is anybody else in the room feeling that energy? I need to take a second, take that in, right? Okay, let me see them all again, one more time. I don't want to have any recency bias. I want to take them all in again. Wow. So many different representations here. This is just beautiful. I think to find,
Our goal is to find my lost love,
and I think the best sketch representing our person
to give me the best chance of finding him again.
is Angela's.
Oh, very
That's
nice.
beautiful, incredible. Ange, that means your sketch is going to be put on Instagram for the world to see to help.
Me find my love.
Anything I can do to help you submit.
Thank you. And you're up next.
Okay. Our next misconnection was posted January 18th, 2017 from someone in Albany, New York.
Oh my God.
Hi. You left your 36 value pack of condoms and your organic multi-grain whole wheat bread at my farmer's market table this past Saturday. You included the receipt for the condoms, which both shocked me and delighted me. I really had no idea condoms were that expensive.
Just going off the page.
I didn't see you, nor did any of my employees, but I imagine you to be male, all caps, born in the 90s or 2000s, optimistic yet cautious, health conscious yet carb loving. Maybe a long distance runner? Would make any sense in the stamina department as well. Or maybe you're in a band? Question mark? I asked around, but no one was admitting anything to me. I just feel like if I spent $40 on condoms and $6 on a loaf of bread and then lost them while buying a $7 juice, I'd be so mad. So let me know if these are yours. I'll bring them this weekend to the farmer's market. What? Okay. Anyway, $40 on condoms, huh?
Is that how much they are?
I don't know.
I don't use them. Kidding. I don't buy them. Someone else buys them.
There you go. Safe.
You said he was optimistic?
Yeah, I'll be clear. This one's hard for you guys because I don't know what he looks like.
He just seems like a guy who would.
Just a guy who bought $40 condoms, a loaf of bread, and $7 juice.
And you said born in the 90s or 2000s.
Yeah, it's giving 90s, 2000s, optimistic yet cautious, health conscious yet carb loving. Honestly, same. Maybe a long distance runner would make sense in the stamina department, or maybe you're in a band.
In a band, what do you think instrument was?
I don't know, something with stamina, maybe the drums.
Drummer.
Oh, drums, so probably big buff arms.
Yeah, you guys keep asking about him, but I'll tell you some things about me. I've been working at this farmer's market for about 24 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's my favorite place to be.
Do you own it or are you hired by?
I have a hut in it.
What?
I don't own the whole market. I have a hut inside the
Right,
market.
but do you own the hut or are you
Yeah,
hired by
yeah,
the
tables
hut
and
owner?
chairs, yeah. Yeah, I do jewelry next door.
Nice.
No, I work at the bread. I don't know, guys. This is a mystery.
I work at the bread.
I work at the bread and condoms part of the farmer's market.
But it's nice that he bought them. I mean, he was gonna have a date with bread and juice.
Sounds like a perfect night into morning, if you ask me.
Yeah. Wake up, babe. I've got some bread and juice, and I'm a drummer.
It feels as if I fell in love with him based off of the receipt he left. It was a 36 value pack, okay? So it's giving like condoms from Costco.
Does a drummer seem like he would wear condoms?
Depends on the band.
I believe some drummers probably use condoms.
I feel like it's more of a bass player thing.
I think I'm going crazy right now.
Okay, to recap, this man might be a band member or might be a long distance runner, but he loves carbs, okay? So let's go down the line. Trevor, show me the mystery man of my dreams.
Okay, this person was actually me. So I've drawn a bit of a self-portrait here
What a weird direction to take this.
because I was born in 1999 and I did actually have an incident one time where I left a 36 pack of condoms at a farmer's market.
No way.
Yes, in 2017, the year that I graduated high school. So this is the stall, and then this is
You know
me.
it's a funny bit.
And that's me. You can see by the muscles in the blue jeans and the hair and the shirtless.
And you bought the bread and juice?
Bought the bread and juice. Big bread guy.
You do kind of run? You're an athletic person?
Yeah, I love carbs.
Okay, let's just move straight on to Rachel.
Okay. All right. This is what we got going on. So obviously we're in Albany. Whenever I've been in Albany, stream, river, so that's running through the farmer's market. And then there's the grass and there's trees because we're out in nature. The fella is he's strong. That's the muscles, and that's a drum kit, and this is a finish line. Like,
What's up with
You
is that
know,
a
oh,
pocket
maybe he's a runner.
on his pants, or is he
all
just
right,
happy to see
I
us?
started something and I didn't like where it was going. That's all that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we've only been doing this for like an hour, but Rachel, I know your pieces really well, and they always show you the environment.
Yes.
And you really delivered.
They really are
Yeah.
cool.
You know, I have a style.
You really do. And the muscles, I mean, it looks a little like almost popcorn. Like,
No face again.
no face, yeah. Which kind of works for this. This was the missing part.
More of an aura type thing.
Yeah, I'm still looking for condoms. No one really drew the big.
There's condoms. Value condom.
Oh, my bad. Thank you for pointing that
I
out.
really had a box that said Durex.
Okay, copy. Thank you. All right. Okay, next up.
All right. So this, I forgot that he was shirtless. So I was drawing a shirt and then I realized he's shirtless, so I put some nipples on there in case you were like confused. Also, there is a box here of condoms, but it's like see-through, so you could just see the one condom in there. So then he's like, oh no, where are my condoms, bread and juice? And then he's got drumsticks because he's a drummer.
I'm actually not a drummer, to be clear.
I just don't believe that this is you.
This is me.
It was just weird. It was weird. Okay.
And you're not there because you're busy running around going, where'd he go?
Wow.
And because I ran out of time.
What do you call it?
Oh no, where's my condom?
Okay. Beautiful. Let me see them all together, if you could.
I'd just like to point out
Your time for explanation already happened.
the striking blue eyes and defined jaw.
Wow. Okay. Trevor's, yours confuses me. Yours, I honestly love, but it seems like we're in the forest, and that wasn't it. Or I don't know, lots of greenery. I'm gonna have to go with the title. Oh no, where are my condoms? Because he just looks like someone who has stamina, is what you kind of drew.
Yep.
Yeah.
No stamina here?
I don't know. Congratulations. Rachel, you are up next.
All right, so this was posted to Craigslist on October 31st, 2023 from somebody in Portland, Oregon.
Halloween.
Halloween, spooky time. You, girl with dark hair and headphones, walking her black and white pit bull. Me, confused. A few months ago, I was walking my dog and I saw your pit bull poop. You knelt down and started picking at the grass next to it for quite a while. I asked you if you needed a bag, and you said no, it was too wet to pick up. I think I said something along the lines of, well, you should try because it's gross. But honestly, I didn't know what to say because I wasn't sure what I just saw, so I walked away. As fate would have it, I saw your dog pooping again this morning. I saw you kneel down and conceal it with the leaves around it this time. At first, I was grossed out and annoyed, but now I'm just confused and a little bit amused because it seems you have a M.O. in regards to your dog The offer still stands. If you are in need of bags, please reply to this post and I will give you a whole box. They're pretty cheap and more sanitary than your current approach. This goes for anyone else happening to be reading this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That was incredible.
That was a connection, you call it?
I would call it a connection. I definitely connected with that girl.
What was her hair again?
Dark and long as the day is new. And she had headphones in,
Okay.
listening to music,
And the pit bull was black
Black
and
and
white.
black and white.
And you were walking your dog, too.
I was walking my dog, yes.
What kind of dog you got?
A poodle.
All right.
Tiny little poodle. Toy poodle, that's what they call them.
This person saw her pit bull poop multiple times.
Yes, I've seen the pit bull poop on the grass a few different times. Something intriguing about that girl.
And what do you do for a living?
Me, I work in brochures, making brochures for travel companies.
Oh, is work slow?
It is a dime business. It's a dime business. You know when they used to have those little stands at the hotel in the lobby? I would make a lot of those. But people don't pick them up anymore like they used to.
So, do you think that the poop was too wet to pick up? Or do you think she was just like a fancy pants that, like, won't touch poop?
I think the poop was quite wet. I think it was a loose poop.
But that doesn't give you a get out of jail free card with your dog's poop.
Well, if it was the one time, you know, but I did try and I tried to get her to not do it.
What's your dog's name?
Damien the toy poodle.
Damien the toy poodle.
I love a dog with a man's name.
Same.
And I love a man with a dog's name.
What's a dog name for a man?
Rover.
I love that.
I would love to call a man Rover. Rover, come over.
Trevor's having an anxiety attack.
Freaking out.
You've been kind of freaking out the whole time.
This is so funny.
It's always a nice minimalist look.
No, this is really bad.
What color are your eyes?
Mine?
Or the person's?
Green. I believe her eyes were green.
Ooh.
Beautiful, popping green eyes.
Copy that.
She might have had a hat on. Or maybe she didn't.
Hat or no hat. Okay.
Maybe she had a hat on. Maybe she didn't, if, you know.
This is as best it's gonna get.
That's crazy.
All right, to recap, she's a girl with dark hair and headphones and has a pit bull and refuses to use a little dog poop bag. Now let's go down the line as you reveal your sketches. So we'll start with Emily.
All right. So I think she kind of looks like a Nora at this point.
Wow.
It's gorgeous.
Wow.
Beautiful.
It's
like Mikey Madison.
Stunning.
Oh my god.
And
I made a little blue hat because I was like last minute, little tiny blue derby hat.
I'm obsessed.
And then I've tried to make the poop look nice and wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the dog is really clear.
Yeah, and
The
then
leash.
He's got a little wetness still coming out because it sounds like he's not doing good. And then
And a
she's
tiny
like,
hat.
ew, no, I'm not touching that.
This is gorgeous. Thank you so much.
No problem. I forgot. I did make her eyes green. I tried to, and then but I forgot the headphones.
And we'll have to take that into account. I do like the heels. That's nice.
Oh, I mean, yeah, she's working.
Okay. Angela?
The overwhelming thought I got from this was like, there's a lot of poop, right? And there's
Yeah.
so this is kind of like the memory of all of the poop not picked up, right? And that's our girl right there. She
looks so cute.
Yeah, there she is. She's listening to a podcast. Because at this point, if you don't pick up your dog's poop, we're just gonna all be living on top of it at this point. And that's a PSA to you at home.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's
Wait,
was a
this is
weird
beautiful. No,
It
I
is.
love this with the grass. That's really nice.
Also, the shading on the poop is really
Yeah.
cool.
I appreciate it. You know,
Yeah.
it's supposed to show that like when you leave it out for a long time.
Oh, it gets dry.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also wet.
It's also wet.
I really like the little hat atop the headphone.
Oh, we both did a little derby hat.
That's
Oh,
really
yeah,
sweet.
twinsies.
Thank you. Trevor?
Do I have to show mine?
Yeah.
Yep.
Get it out here.
Okay. This is really okay.
No, what's happened?
I like that dog.
Wow.
It kind of turned into like a Shel Silverstein drawing.
Yeah.
See, what I got from kind of the story is that the missed connection was almost more with the dog, it seemed. And it was like the dog is almost in the poop is like a barrier to this person down here, which is why I made her so tiny, because in the story, she was almost secondary. And so I really wanted to highlight the dog and its poop. And kind of, I mean, it was intentionally meant to be a little bit unsettling. That's kind of the take and interpretation that
Well, I feel that.
Yeah.
That is
good.
evident.
Yeah, well, art is meant to evoke feelings. So be evoked.
This is a conversation is being started.
I like his little ear.
Yeah, yeah. And his little scary little teeth. He got real scary little teeth in his mouth. Scary little nose too. It's kind of like a splat.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Wait, I guess let's have them all out. Let's look at all of them. Oh, wow. They're so beautiful and powerful in different ways. But I like the play with size. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. This is tough. But this is not even okay, guys. Get serious. It's
really good.
I would love to do the big poop, Angela. I really think the big poop is really speaking to me. But real honorable mention here, okay? Honorable mention, okay?
Your drawing has a good personality.
Let's get another close up on Trevor's. There we go.
Please. It's really quite special.
And her. There she is. Beautiful.
It's really
We're
quite
all her
something.
sometimes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, thank you so much, Angela, to helping us do
thanks,
so much today.
Yeah.
I really think we're going to find them, you know? And thanks to everyone else for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Watch the season 2 finale of Roll for Mythicality, out now at rollformythicality.com.